Okay guys, so I wanted to make a video today over rosemary. So what are the benefits of rosemary? Most of us know rosemary as something that we eat in our food, just as a seasoning, and also something that we put in our hair to help strengthen our hair, to make it look better, right? And I actually personally do that myself. I use rosemary, just 3 to 5 drops in my shampoo about twice a week. Why? The reason why is because it's good for the circulatory system, helping with the blood flow, carrying the nutrients wherever that they need to go. So it actually strengthens the hair follicles and makes it stronger, healthier, and also helps prevent from hair loss. It's also really good for the skin. So that's another thing. So if you think about it, everything that we put into our bodies affects us, right? It affects our minds, it affects our hearts, it affects our skin, everything. And because it goes directly to the gut, right? And so your gut plays a huge role over your overall health and wellness of the physiology. Rosemary is a very good digestive. So it affects your digestive system, it affects your circulatory system. If you are trying to lose weight, rosemary is good for that because it's a stimulant. It also helps with, like, if you have swelling, it's an antispasmodic. So if you have swelling in, like, say if you bruised your ankle or something like that, you could apply rosemary, a couple drops, 1, 2, with the carrier oil as a base on whatever area is swelled up. It's really good for that, for pain, joints, for pain in the muscles and joints. Also, like I said, with the swelling, because it's helping get the circulation throughout the infected area. Also, it is a brain and nerve tonic. So that's important, right? So rosemary is really good to help with memory, with concentration. If you have like a big recital of some sort, or you're trying to study for a test or something like that, even just getting the start to your day. So if you're going into work and maybe you feel like a little sluggish or something like that, you can put rosemary, and rosemary will help get rid of that feeling. And then also helps you with retaining the information that you are learning. Sometimes, for example, if we're reading a book, we can get lost, right? So instead of having to read the same page 10 times, we remember it the first time because we weren't distracted. We were focused. It helps with the concentration. It helps with a lot of things. So it's really, really good for your gut. Your gut health is super important. It affects your overall physiology. So with that being said, you can think about it as, how can I put this? So whenever we are eating something that is good for us or something that is bad for us, we know this, right? But rosemary helps with breaking down the bad things, because if we don't properly digest something that we're eating, it actually becomes a part of us. So we're not breaking it down correctly. And then it's going through our circulatory system and it's actually attaching to weak areas of our body. So if we have like weak knees or not so strong of a heart or something like that, once it goes into the circulatory system, then we are either receiving nutrients or we are receiving toxins and they're staying in our body. So with that being said, rosemary is really good to help rid the body of the toxins that are in us, especially like after we're eating or something like that. So it helps get receive what we need to receive and rid what we need to get rid of. So for example, if you have constipation, if you are bloated, if you are just having like digestive issues in general, if you have rosemary, it's going to help balance that, and then you won't have an issue. So rosemary is a pitta increasing herb oil. So that means that it's bringing the warmth, bringing the warmth into the body, and hot things melt. That's why it's good for hot liquids versus cold liquids, for example, because hot liquids will help get rid of things in the body, while cold will get stuck. It will accumulate in the body. So I just wanted to tell, and I know that has nothing to do with rosemary, but kind of. Rosemary helps with all of these issues because it directly impacts your gut as a digestive, and it's just really awesome. So the more you know.